Welcome to yet another Skyrim City Survival Challenge. But unlike the other episodes in this series, today we have a very special challenge, the 10th edition of our City Survival Challenges. In this one, I'm bringing 5 werewolf behemoths to every major city in Skyrim, plus a bonus battle at the end in a hidden location. Here are the rules for the challenge.
Wait, if you or a loved one have been denied access to the Cloud District due to actions from the scene, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel to help spread awareness of his wrongdoings.
Disclaimer, no Skyrim children were harmed in the making of this video.
Enough said. Let's get right into it. We're starting in Whiterun today, and just look at that armor. This is a city of people who are ready to fight. Oh me. Not everybody's armor makes sense, but they do seem well enough equipped to take down their enemy. Here's Whiterun's big 3 today, and here are the behemoths.
Somebody get me out of here.
Let's get it started. And the battle begins. People getting sent flying already. The city of Whiterun off to a tragic start. That's good use of magic. He's gonna need some help though. Immediately, the people are being torn to pieces. That's a good hit. Irilith comes down to battle. We know her to be quick to fight, and here she comes. She switched her loadout, and she got popped immediately for it. The city will have to step it up. Members of the big 3 are falling already. I can't believe how quickly the behemoths are taking care of this city. They've made their way up to the 2nd level, and they've only lost 1 member so far. One of the behemoths goes down to level 4 a one-on-one, and he wins it easily. Back up top, it looks like his brothers are making their way down. Never mind, one caught the scent of somebody. He roars, he strikes, and he knocks her back. She's still alive though. She puts her weapon away? What type of effort was that? Someone else steps up to the plate and they get sent through a wall. Unfortunately for him, when he gets up, there are 2 behemoths in front of him. He never stood a chance. Back down on the 1st level, we have 2 behemoths bullying somebody, and they have 2 people cornered back here. He doesn't even have a weapon. I don't blame him for running away, but he gets caught and sent flying. Now they're on the hunt for their next target. The city doesn't have many fighters left, and it looks like the behemoths have found the remaining people. What a hit! They are absolutely bullying Whiterun. Over by the front entrance, it looks like a battle has begun. This gladiator in a one-on-one, standing tall. Never mind, getting absolutely smacked. Someone help that woman. They take one down! She found a staff, now zapping away. Never mind, she gets dropped. Up top, we have a mage, surrounded. He doesn't have much fight left in him, and he goes down. Now we have another soldier. They're patiently waiting for them to get up. She couldn't even hide under the bridge. She was found and taken out. And it's starting to look like this city is not gonna pass the test today. We found Whiterun's last hope. Can she take down the behemoths all by herself? They're in pursuit. They've locked on. She gets knocked back. Now surrounded. She gets sent flying again, and that's it. The werewolves have successfully taken over Whiterun, and they did it dominantly. On to the next city. Here we are in Windhelm. But hold up, what is he doing? While this city has failed many times in this series, we've also seen many impressive performances from them. Let's see if they feel like fighting. Here's Windhelm's big 3 today, and here are the attackers. Here they go. They take someone down early, and they start making their way to the market district. That's a good use of magic. Use those range attacks while you can. One of the behemoths steps into the market district all alone. They need to take him out while he's isolated. They're trying, but they're just not doing enough damage. Keep fighting. They take one down early. What a start. This is where it becomes trouble for the city. The werewolves are fighting as a team. The citizens almost don't stand a chance when they do that. I guess we can't be mad at her for trying to make a living during difficult times. I'm gonna be honest with you though, you do need to fight. They begin making their way through the city, taking out another person, a behemoth, in a one-on-one. Never mind, another one pulls up. That man is not getting enough help. Where is Ulfric's Stormcloak? He's standing up here with no armor on, and they begin making their way up to him. Here we go. Windhelm is not putting up enough of a fight. That's what I'm talking about, Ulfric. And he drops. His city is losing people left and right. The behemoths are absolutely hacking away at these people. Their fighters are fearless, but they just are not strong enough. Look at that. This appears to be the city's last hope. And she falls. It's official. Windhelm was not strong enough to defeat the behemoths. They failed the test, and we're on to the next city. Here we are at Raven Rock. Although they are the newest location in our city survival challenges, they've proven themselves as one of the strongest locations that we go to. But it's time to see how strong they really are. And just like before, they will not be given a big 3 until we see that they need one. Let's see what they can do. Raven Rock, sending some of its strongest fighters early. They're not putting up much of a fight. That mage is doing a good job. No one else is really getting any hits in though. We do know the magic to be very effective against this enemy. They're gonna have to do more damage than that. They're losing people way too quickly. What a hit. They were almost able to land a power attack, but it was countered. This is not looking good. The werewolves marching up to Inner Raven Rock, and they still have yet to lose a member. This is incredible. What a performance from the behemoths so far. So it looks like these two, this guy who's just trying to take a snack break, and this person right here are all that remain. And look at those behemoths. They are fired up. That is not a good start. But hold up, conjuration? We don't see that very often. But I guess there's more fighters that were unaccounted for. They show their faces and start putting in work immediately. Here they come. He's ready for a fight, standing his ground against 4 of them. Wow, they're making their way up for the final battle in Raven Rock. You got this! Battle! Stand your ground! Or just get sent flying. That works too. He needs to help him. He's not gonna win in a 3-on-1, and he's not gonna win if he never swings. What a way to go out. And that's it. Raven Rock has officially lost, and in the next part of this series, they will be given a big 3. And now we're on to the next city. We're back in Markarth, the city that's well known for its archery. But with everyone's equipment being randomized in this episode, let's see what type of weapons they decide to bring. Here's their big 3 today, and here's their challenger. The battle begins quickly. We have so many people stepping up to defend their land.
Is that guy using an Elder Scroll?
There's no way you could lose with that, right? I don't know. I think they're missing their archers. Getting that damage in from range is usually what helps this city win the challenges, but they still have a chance. They have plenty of fighters left. What was that? Someone was launching. I think they can take him out. They just have to keep attacking. He tries to run away but ultimately falls. This must be the archer with the explosives. If they can keep them alive, they have a great chance. Now, why would you close the gap? You deserve to fall. That was a tremendous loss for this city. They just sent that guy into the waterfall. This is not looking good. They were off to a decent start. What a connection. There is no way he's still alive. Yeah, I didn't think so. Does this city have anyone left to fight? Yes, they have one more fighter, but he has to take down 2 of them all by himself. This is it. This is for Markarth. He falls. And with that, Markarth also fails the test. The behemoths have been absolutely destroying these cities. Is there anyone that can stop them? They've officially taken out 4 cities without anyone really threatening to win this challenge. Well, the good news is this next city knows how to handle a battle. Good old Riften, the champs of our city survival challenges. Here's the city's big 3 today. Let's see if they put up an effort that's worthy of keeping the name champ. The guards at the entrance start out surrounded, but people do show up to help. That's the thing about Riften. They will surround their enemy at a moment's notice. Look at how many people have showed up to take out the werewolves. 1 is already down, and they have not even crossed the bridge yet. We're seeing some strong attacks from the werewolves, but 2 of them are down already. Where did that person come from? Another werewolf goes down. Actually, all 5 of them go down. What a performance. They weren't even able to cross that bridge and make it to the market district. Look at how many people are left. Anyone who was indoors wouldn't even have known that anything happened. The battle was pretty much over before it began. Yet again, they show us why they deserve to be called the champs. Now it's time to move on to the final location, the final city of the challenge today, Solitude. This location has given us some good performances, but we've also seen some bad ones from them. Here's their big 3 today, and here's General Tullius, who no matter what will show up and will show out. Let's not keep him waiting. Solitude. All of the citizens showing up to help. They have a great chance at winning this today. Well, that person sure doesn't. The werewolves, just too strong for the people of Solitude. They took care of that initial batch of people with ease. Look at them. The werewolves are just taking too much ground. It's looking too easy for them, but the guards that normally use archery are now using staffs. This could work in their favor. I'm seeing some great hits from the citizens. What a hit. Another great hit by the werewolves. They still have yet to lose a member. Even when they're surrounded, this city does not have much left. The guard launching. Sadly, it's not enough. There are still 5 enemies left, and pretty much no one to defend the city. This side of the city is empty. The entrance to the city is full of soldiers who were not strong enough. This side of the city is empty, and so is this side. That's it. Solitude has failed the test. And now we're gonna move on to our bonus battle. Here we are at Gallows Rock, the location of today's bonus battle. This hideout is known to be home to the Silver Hand. This faction likes to hunt down werewolves, so let's give them what they want. Let's see what happens if 10 werewolf behemoths show up to battle with 50 members of the Silver Hand. Let the battle begin. Here we go. The Silver Hand getting sent into orbit left and right. They're giving it their best effort though. They can do this. No, I was wrong. They probably can't. They are getting annihilated. The last person. And just like that, the Silver Hand have been wiped out. 50 of them were not enough for the behemoths. Okay, everybody, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a like and subscribe. And let me know, would you like to see more Skyrim City survival challenges? If so, what's the next enemy type that you would like to see? Thank you so much, and as always, have a great day.